Welcome back, insiders, for another day trading recap. Here it is. I'm down $600 today. I'm down on 3 out of the 4 tickers I traded. These were the new tickers that popped up today: LYT, CELU, and AGFY. PHUN was from yesterday. There were some opportunities on it. Honestly, I should have only traded PHUN. It probably had some of the best moves. I just could not get into any sort of flow today, and it wasn't really totally me. It was just the market was really bad. We saw it in the Discord. We saw it on the live video as well on the live stream. I was hearing from you guys. It was just a tough day out there, but third live stream, that was a lot of fun. We had a new max of concurrent viewers. That was really cool. So we'll see what kind of view levels these go up to today. If you haven't joined, we start at 7 a.m. We go till whenever I'm done trading, but on a busier day or like the date today where I try to keep doing something, until 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time maximum. Here are the tickers: LYT, CELU, and AGFY. You can see they just all sold off, and AGFY doesn't even look too bad here in this area, but I'll dive into that a little bit more, why it was so tricky pre-market. It was definitely a bit of a grind. And what I'm thinking about today, and what I talked about on the stream and also in my tweet, is sometimes you nail everything and your P&L trends up and to the right all day long. Other days, it's exactly the opposite. Today was exactly the opposite. So the goal in trading is to know which way you're trending. Are you trending up all day, up and to the right, as we like to say in the trading world, or are you trending down? Today I was trending down. And sometimes you're ranging. Sometimes you make 500, you lose 500. You make 500, you lose 500, or whatever that number is. And sometimes I notice that I'm in a total range, and I'm trying to break out of that range. But if there's not a lot of opportunities, that next time I'm high in the range, I'll just take the profits and I'll call it. And to me, that would be a really good day. However, when you are in those downtrends, the best thing you can do, especially if there's no action like we saw today in terms of my strategy, is really just go ahead and call it. There's no need to stick around and keep giving back profits. When I was down 500, I already had that thought I should call it. I did 2 more trades, then I was down 600, and I was like, yeah, I had the right idea already. Now, technically, we had some opportunities. I mean, LYT was not a good ticker, but CELU was a classic sub-dollar again, and I was thinking it's a little bit of a sympathy play, and we had some opportunity on it, but it didn't really punch it so well, and that was the first ticker that it didn't really hold its high. So sometimes it popped up, then it gave it right back again. And then we had AGFY, which had that nice low float, 1.6, and it had news, but man, this ticker for a low float, Corey said it really good in the Discord, for a low flow ticker, this thing is not trading correctly. It's not having that resolution. So let's start with AGFY. I think this is the most interesting. Is it the ticker that I'm down the most? It is, unfortunately, of course. So, oh my God. My trades aren't showing up right now. Let me try once to throw them back on the screen. Sometimes if you refresh your brokerage or your account you're in, it'll work, but usually around 11 Eastern Standard Time, or any sort of like around noon, it's like peak busy on the platform. It also happens around the market open. My trades will just disappear. So there you see why they're gone. Now they actually popped up. So yeah, I did a quick little trade when this one popped up, but unfortunately it was a little bit over, and I think I might have even made a tiny bit of money, but yeah, it was only 500 shares. Then it ranged, and honestly, in this range, I should have been milking it a little bit more. It just, the volume was pretty much non-existent on this one, and I didn't want to get stuck on a sell-off, so I wasn't range trading it, but I think somewhere in this area, I should have went for a range trade. I had limit orders here, but I never got triggered, and then it ran up 30%. So I think that might have been my best opportunity today. This was really my big mistake. I thought we were going to have that move over 2.8, and it was only like, yeah, okay, it was kind of close to the market open. I should have been more hesitant, but I did think we would get that at least one more pop here, and I actually got caught in this flush. So I think I lost like 200 or so in this flush, which again is not a big loss, but I just didn't have any opportunities to really make back that profit. I did try once for a move back to VWAP and twice for a move back to VWAP, but this is a bit backside trading. You got to be careful. This is where I gave back a little bit more money off the top, and at this point, I knew it was dead. I was no longer interested in it. And with CELU, which had a much bigger float, I wasn't crazy about it, but I was thinking, hey, we had Charge, at least I like to say, or Cringe, CRGE, and we had Fun, we had MIMO, all these tickers that were sub dollars that did super, super well in these last few trading days. Here, CRGE, we had, I mean, look at these. Fun. We had MMAT. We had ZVSA, I wouldn't really count. We had MIMO. We had LYT. We had CELU. So all these tickers that did pretty good on average. Maybe not these last two, but the other ones, huge, huge winners. So I was thinking, okay, well, CELU, let's go, another sub dollar. But again, this one was really tricky. I took my first loss here on this move, which was a bit unfortunate because I had the right idea. I entered too soon. I was looking for that last move to 3-4, which happened, but I stopped out here. Then it popped up, and I was like, ugh. So you can see I was just a little bit on the wrong side today with these tickers. Very frustrating. Yeah, tiny size here, not so important. I think this was a good little charge up here. You could feel the spring winding up. I missed this one. I don't know what I was doing, but I actually eventually got in here and made some money, and I was basically green on this ticker, or I was close to break even, and then I got caught in this flush on CELU. So I got caught in 2 flushes on CELU and 1 flush on AGFY, and everything was just trending down. So it was a little bit depressing. In German, you say auf Dauer, which basically means over time, you were just kind of getting a little bit annoyed with the market. So yesterday was a pretty solid trend up. Today's going to be, when I import my trades, I think it's going to be just like a steady trade down. Well, you guys will see that tomorrow on the stream and probably in the recap video as well. I wanted to share this one kind of cheeky thing with you guys as well. Look at this. The owner 10% buys quickly few days ago, so there is some insider buying going on. I find kind of interesting. I like to see insider buying when a ticker is moving up. Today it's really struggling, but they were actually buying this, you know, on October 10th, and this one was a bit more recent on Jan 12th. And if you look at it, Jan 12th was right here. So it was right before a big sell-off, and then today it popped up, and I guarantee you he's probably taking some profits today. So I don't know, man. A bit weird, bit cheeky kind of tickers today. Nothing too crazy. I wish I stopped around 500 when I was down 500. I did go for 2 more trades, and then I think that was probably a little bit too far. So if there's anything I wish I could have done different today, it was probably those last 2 trades I probably should have just avoided. And then on CELU, just getting a little bit more lenient here. You know, these sub dollars do like to pop down quite aggressively, so I should have not been so aggressive on that. And with AGFY, trading that range a little bit more, I think that could have made the difference today for a green day. Hindsight's always 20/20. Look at this FinViz ad. Look where they put the try button. Very, very promiscuous. Man, there's so many ads on FinViz, it's ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the Discord and hopefully in the stream as well. Stay safe and make some awesome trades.